Greetings, USD. Welcome to World Beat Cultural Center. And it's great that you're here tonight. I'm Makeda Dread, the Executive Director of the World Beat Cultural Center. And we're going to talk about music and activism. Music has played a big part of activism from years ago until now. And that's what we're going to get into. Rastafarianism and reggae music is all about culture and change. And it's been for years talking about diet and the way, veganism and about making a change, revolution. And that's what revolution is. It's change. And music, art, and culture has played a big part of change. And with Marcus Garvey, reggae music talks about the Honorable Marcus Garvey, who came here during the 30s and made a big difference in America. In fact, Malcolm X's father was a Garveyite, Marcus Messiah Garvey, incredible person that's been a part of Pan-Africanism and the change with Black Americans in the U.S. And he coined Look for a King in Africa, and it was Haile Selassie. He also coined the Back to Africa movement. And with reggae and Marcus Garvey, that's why there's a lot of activism. It's incredible. They call him Black Moses. And then, we're going to get into where hip-hop has made a change. Dead Prez, Public Enemy, and we're into Mortal Technique and Currency at the end. So we have like Pato Banton. We did a great concert in Rosarita Beach. Then it's an interview with him. And the crown prince of reggae music, Dennis Brown, who Bob Marley said was his favorite reggae artist, Dennis Brown. Incredible. He's passed, but we got to preserve these legends. Then we move to culture, an interview with culture, and he is passed too. And that's why we call Bob Marley Day Tribute to the Reggae Legends. So, these are legends that are, moving away from us, like Gregory Isaac. A lot of these legends are dying. With little money, they have to keep working and working and working. And then the music goes to, the other reggae artists that has not worked that long. They're the ones that are reaping from these artists that's been telling us, the messages for years and years. And we've got Big Mountain. They're from San Diego. We got them when they were Shiloh. And now they're incredible. They made a great name for San Diego. The Twinkle Brothers, Roots Masters. Rastafari talks about faith and it can move mountains. And, then we have live footage by Currency, HR from the Bad Brains. I love the Bad Brains. And that was an incredible concert, and it was in Rosarita, Mexico. It was incredible. Just HR's presence is about change. So USD, sit back and look at music that is making a change in the world and in the Black world. And in fact, every country listens to reggae music and hip-hop. I'm Makeda Dread. Pato, I know you get a lot of flack for being in balance with the blacks on this side and the whites, and you're in the middle because your issue about oneness. What do you think about that, Pato?
Well, my main thing, is that to me the reggae music on a whole isn't, even though it came from the black people in Jamaica, it's not like a black music. And some people try to make it into a white music or whatever, but I think it's a universal music, and it's for everyone. It's all about universal peace, universal harmony. It's for everyone, for every race. I do sometimes get problems with black people saying, "Oh, you're selling out," to the white race, or I get it vice versa. But that doesn't really matter to me, you know. My star sign's Libra, and you know I'm all about balance. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, I don't mind being in the middle as long as that's where the majority are, and the majority want the right thing. Then that's okay. Even if it's the minority that want the right thing, that's where I'm going to be, wherever I feel like this is right. And I do feel that blacks, whites, reds, browns, all races of people, we should be trying, now more than ever in history of the human race, we should be trying now to live as one, to live in harmony, and to stop all the crazy things that are going on around us.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry your mind. Don't worry. Don't worry your mind. Hey. Don't worry. Don't worry your mind. Hey. Don't worry. Don't worry your mind. Your turn. Come on. Don't worry. The nation. Hey. The people. Just like I do wise for me. Don't say the fittest of the fit will survive. So you can socialize. So you can realize. I know what is wrong from what is right. Don't worry your mind, hey, the people. Don't worry your mind. Your turn, come on. Greetings, my people! Rastafari live! It's so good to see you! Help me with this.
Reggae was posted on television, the Crown Prince, reggae music, Dennis Brown.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
We started like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was a little,
Are you ready for the Crown Prince of Reggae? Put your hands together for Mr. Dennis Brown! Won't know. Here I come with love and not teaching. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Yet me no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For then come the day you'll be wicked by the feathers and leave up good skin. What can I leave a rest of children? Yeah, my head is anointed, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Yet me no one, no peace to be with no evil man. For then of the day you'll be wicked by the feathers a leaf of blue children. A woman, a leaf of rasta children. A woman, leave it up, a woman,
Hands together for the Mighty Diamond! Yes! Are you ready? We're having a party tonight. Yes, we're everything will be alright. Come on, everyone. Oh yes, it's time that we should have some fun. We got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Time is short, so hear me, man. Let's live the life the best we can. Don't try to work yourself away. No. Remember, there's another day. We got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Whoa, shoo-be-doo-wop, doo-wop, yeah. Whoa, shoo-be-doo-wop. We're having a party tonight. Where everything would be alright. Come on, everyone. Oh yeah, it's time that we should have some fun. We got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Time is short, so hear me, man. Let's live the life the best we can. Don't try to work yourself away, no. Remember, there's another day. We got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Whoa,
Jaja see them a come, aye. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, watch them. But I and I a conqueror. They're coming to accuse I for things I know not about. They're coming to lock I down. Tell I that them suspect I, yeah. Jaja see them a come, aye. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, watch them. But I and I a conqueror, yes. Oh God of my salvation, for the mouth of the wicked, and the seat will ease upon I. Hey, Jaja see them a come, hey. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see, watch this. But I and I a conqueror, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. My good friend William Gordon and Bob Bogle was there. Messiah Gavi, and they gave him away for it. 1 pound of rice, pity of red peas, 100 nut and a piece of raw meat. Jaja see them a come, aye. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, rock and come. But I and I a conqueror.
Greetings from Reggae Makeda Culture. Great show.
Yes, I.
Smashed it up.
Thank you.
You know, it's so nice to see that the Rastafari is still kept in the music with all the dancehall craze that's going on.
Yeah. Never give up. Never give up. Because had we given, then the craziness would take over. But we held on strongly, and we're on the wire.
What do you think about the dancehall craze that's going on?
Well, the dancehall thing
Need to be cleaned up lyrically.
clean up, you know?
It needs to be cleaned up lyrically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and spiritually too.
Is there a place for dancehall music?
Well, it's really a place for it, but,
Yeah, but the lane
it's
is
not gonna be everywhere.
It's not,
I'm sure.
it ain't gonna be a long street anyway.
It seems like, you know, it felt so much prayer in your music. It just felt like prayer. And, you know, I haven't felt that in the music in a long time since Bob Marley.
Yeah.
And you praised up Bob Marley here.
Yes, I got to give thanks and praise for the work that the skipper have done and left the field. At least we are here. The game goes on.
Faith can move mountains. Ooh yeah, faith can move mountains. Faith can move mountains. I say, faith can move mountains. Of little faith, you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Of little faith, you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Faith can move mountains. Have faith, faith can move mountains. Have faith, faith can move mountains. Faith can move mountains. Just as it was in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. Jah of the Shekinah and Abednego, they cast them in the fire, but they never get burned. Jah of the Shekinah and Abednego, they cast them in the fire, they never get burned.
always try to hope the best, you know. Jaja is planning on evil's demise, so don't you be confused with the pride. Always remember that we know that your kingdom come. No, we ain't gonna just abandon our conscience. No, you see, the master of judgment, Jaja know up above that.
You think you got a bomb to the I'm so with all my baby girl. Don't front, you in the back of a long line. You trying to get inches on the nipples inside. Treat it, switch it up like things if it can't time. Purple to the from my ball, I fell from a green line. Super high, from the free throw line. Dress the dance, bucket and chicken eyes. Sitting and telling time, proving how the rhyme. But the tennis in the house, like the courage in the mind. They heard the TV channel, running all the time.
Teach our children. They gotta understand the historical and contemporary time of day. And the history's good. We gotta teach them the history. But I'll tell you right now, as a Pan-Africanist, I am as concerned about the present than I am about the past. Because I think sometimes we worry about the past exclusively and make no sense of this. What good is knowing about the dynasties of Kemet when you don't understand what's going on with Africa right now? What good is it being able to name all the great black heads of state and revolutionary leaders who died when you can't make sense of the gentrification movement in America right now that's moving black folk out the inner cities like it ain't no tomorrow?
Everybody in the place on the drums and balls. Put your hands in the air and make some noise. Put your hands up. Put your fucking hands up. Put your hands up. Put your fucking hands up. Out to where the golden diamonds are brick on the earth. Right next to the slave castles where the war is cursed. From where police brutality's not exercise. It makes the hood in America look like paradise. Compared to the Asian and Mexican Caribbean slum. African streets to the passport and American gun. Poetic masses of people that try to keep it quiet. And spend the next 25 years trying to deny it. Out from where they cut your hands off if you make a bang. The niggas on coca, cause the job market doesn't exist. Except slave labor, modern day company store. And peacekeepers don't ever go in a war. From where the bombs that they used to drop on Vietnam. Till our troops report deform Abrams before they crawl. Out from where they lost the true meaning of the Quran. Cause heroin is not compatible with Islam. And niggas know that prefer that policy anyways. That boots our parachute and stop comes every day. Out from that people pray to the gods and they conquerors. Practically every president a money launderer. From where the only place democracy's acceptable. What is if America's candidate is electable? And they might even have a black president, but it's useless. Cause he is not controlling the economy, stupid. Like we hold the third world from the third world. Think of many places where the third world born. Gorillas hit and run, where from the third world, son. You polluted everything and now the third world's gone. Make some fucking noise.
Hi, this is Makeda Dread, and I'm going to be Immortal Technique. It's incredible tonight. Technique, what do you want to say to the world out there? I mean, you're so dynamic tonight. I know everybody's wondering.
I love the energy in here. I love the show. I love the fact that we have people from all walks of life in here. I think hip-hop is the strongest art form of all time. Brings black, white, Latino, Asian, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, atheist, Buddhist, Hindu people together. And I think that the reality is that we're confronted with a situation where we think that we're evolved because we have technology. And yet we haven't cured the common cold. We haven't cured racism. We haven't cured jealousy, envy. You know, there's still mass rape and enslavement going on all over the world. So how civilized are we as a country? You know?
USD, I hope that you enjoyed everything and learned about what we are about here at the World Beat Culture Center. your passport to the world of music, art, culture, and dance. And this is how we make a difference in the world with music. Fela, which we produced years ago, said music is the weapon. One love, one people, and one destiny. Remember, none of us are free until all of us are free. Stand firm. Peace and love.